Hi, Aquarius. This is Jess with your February 2021 general read. Hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far, Aquarius. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. No good places living there right now. Some of you are in the woulda, coulda, shoulda phase. You also may have someone who's bringing you down financially. I do see a lot of worry of financial or lack thereof, right? For you in employed Aquarius, there could be an admirer. You may have someone who's been watching you. You have your eye on someone. I get competition. So there's competition at the workplace. So be careful with workplace romances. It can get a bit messy. I see two men and a woman. So some of you Aquarius ladies or Aquarius men, you may have your eye on a particular woman. You do have competition, and some of you ladies, you may not even realize that you have a couple of people who are watching you. I also get secret relationships at the workplace. So be careful. Careful, this can get out of hand. Just letting you know. So, yeah, but it definitely looks like a budding relationship here. Others of you, there could be like a new person that's coming onto your team or to work in your department. So there's that. There's going to be some moving chairs going around at the workplace. So do expect that for some. Well, that's for some of you. Maybe it's happening to you. Maybe it's just happening around you. If you're looking for work, you aren't in the best place right now. I do see that you're stressed out. You're worried. You've been in this place for longer than you care to be, and you're starting from scratch and kind of don't want to. So you're not feeling the whole having to look for a job thing is what it looks like to me. You are in this coulda, woulda, shoulda, I shoulda did this, I coulda, woulda, did that, and you're waiting to hear back from people. So try to keep the energy positive. Try to keep it light. There is some monies that's coming into you. You could expect it or not, but there is some monies that will be coming into you this particular week. So that should be good for you. Also, be careful with your emotions because it is spilling over to being argumentative, moody. So there's that. Okay. But you still have some time of wait for some of you Aquariuses out there looking for work. And my self employed Aquariuses, you may be taking a break from your business. This could have something to do with love for some of you. Others of you, you're thinking about how you're going to improve the business that you have. You may have to spend a little to get some money to come in. But also say, I see taking some downtime, possibly working on more of a passion project or making other things more of a focus than just your business right now. You just may be overworked at this time. Home life looks really good. I do see you guys kind of bustling around, having a lot to do around the home. And that's your happy place. So that's really good. And you may have someone there that makes it, worthwhile, let's just say. I also see for some of you, if there was any issues at home, this is the time where things turn around. Things turn around with someone that you're not expecting. They could be in the home or not in the home, but I just get things starting to come together. Things are starting to kind of work itself out for the positive, especially when it has to do with you and another person, particularly in the home. Doesn't have to be, but again, energies overall for you Aquarius is starting to look a lot better than what it was before. Someone could have passed. My condolences if that is the case. But I just see having to let something go, and it's almost like a bittersweet situation here. For some of you, home life is going to be a focal point. I guess some of you could be moving in with someone, or someone's coming to move in with you, vice versa. And I get like this, let's make it official type of thing. Buy a home. That's could be your focus at this time, is what it looks like to me. Or just someone coming to visit is what it looks like to me. Good things that's coming up. Yeah, I get like, I don't know if you guys are having some type of family outing, but I get something with family and everything feels good because, again, a missing link is kind of bringing everything back together. I don't know exactly what that means. I just get like you're going to have this. It could be a reconciliation is what I'm saying with a family member. And it almost feels like everything feels complete. That's what I'm getting. So now let's look at overall good week. You are letting down your burdens. Again, you watch what you say and do because you may pay for it later. Okay. Someone could be leaving your life or vice versa. It is an opportunity to repair broken relationships later on in the week is what it looks like to me. So now let's get into love. For you single Aquariuses, looks like a breakup just happened out of nowhere, or maybe right now is when you're thinking about it the most because we're in Mercury retrograde, I believe, in your sign. So there's that thought of love that you've had to let go, and that still affects you till today. Your person is thinking about you too. For some of you, this could be like like a wedding anniversary or some type of anniversary we used to do. Dot dot dot. So you are in a more reminiscent phase. For some of you, you could just be numb and in a state of shock, over the whole situation. Right now, if you were to put yourself out there, you would attract people who are wounded, have gone through things, who has a chip on their shoulder, and who is very stuck in that place. I also feel like past people, they are still stuck where they were before. So you might want to kind of tread lightly when it comes to new love. But, besides, it could be two people who are vying for your attention or vice versa. You're interested in someone and someone else is vying for their attention and they're kind of putting you both on hold. So there's that. And as far as like something long term, long lasting, if that's what any of you are looking for right now, may not be the right time, especially with Mercury retrograde typically isn't the right time. I do see someone from your past possibly coming back, wanting to spend some time. If not physically spending time, it is kind of trying to get back into your good graces or vice versa. And it could very well be possible. It does look very positive if you want to repair a past situation. Just know that both of you have work to do. Aquarius ladies, singles, you're trying to still get over a past heartbreak and pain from someone who was greedy, who is self-interested, self-focused, may even veer on the side of narcissists. Someone who was always out for themselves. Be careful, ladies, if you feel that, to hell with love, I'm just out for what I can get, because it's going to be a very hard lesson that you're going to learn, okay? That's not your stance to take, is what I'm hearing. So definitely do what you need to do to heal and to get over. This person, though, that left you in a lurch and went off without a care, they'll be back. They definitely will be back, but be very clear. Don't forget what they did to you when they come back, because some Aquarius, at least the ones that I know, are very forgiving. I mean, if they can be very stubborn, let's be very clear, very stubborn. But when they truly love you, they can certainly be forgiving. They can definitely be more forgiving. This is the type of person that you kind of need to leave alone. And I'm talking about the type of person who you guys just could never seem to make it right. Could never get this thing going. It was always some restrictions in this relationship somehow. You were held back purposely so that your pain or disappointment would be minimal. Now that the person is out of your life, you can soar, and you may realize that your energy, it just has improved in a positive way since this person's been out of it. I do see you guys reminiscing, ladies, probably dreaming of people, reminiscing about your past. It can lead to like disappointment where it's like, damn, I wish, that sort of thing. But I mean, isn't it love holiday? It's love holiday. And that may be the cause of it. Aquarius single men, you're pissed. If any of you are now dating, just started dating an Aquarius man, take your time with him. If he's showing erratic behavior, he'll be okay. He's pissed about a couple of things. Some of you Aquarius men could be pissed about a couple of things. The one that got away, your money, it could be anything that you're really on edge about and your emotions are really at its peak. So I would just say try to bring it down some. You will, though. There's someone who you want back, and it almost seems that you'll do whatever it takes to get this person back. They may not be so on board with this at this time. Let's see what's going to happen, though. You're both very independent. Okay. So you're both very independent. They are as well as you are. But you may say, okay, I've done as much as I can do here. I'm going to pick my ball up and go. You have spoken a truth. Either you have or you will. And it's almost like setting you free. Once you say what you need to say with this person, you will set yourself free and them free. It could happen to you, but just know there's going to be a very, when I say a very truthful conversation that comes from either you or your person, your old person. It could even be a new person, but I feel like you're familiar with this person. And it's just what you need to kind of close the door, to put a period on it and to release yourself and to move on from the situation. You still will care about them. You'll still love them, but this needed to happen. And I feel like it's by no chance that it's all happening when there's like all of this energy happening in Aquarius energy. So there's that. Couples, you guys are definitely trying to move past the problems that you've had. You were stubborn, Aquarius. You was a little stubborn. Now you're like, forget it. Let's just try to work this situation out. Your person definitely seems like they want to start all over again as well. It's like a on and off type of thing. You guys are okay one minute and then you're not, type of thing, and someone just has to submit to the other, which seems to be the problem. I also see a problem with someone leaving, being gone for a significant amount of time, and that's also a problem. There could be a proposal to move in together to try to remedy, well, we just don't see each other enough type of a thing. There is a need to try to solve the problem, where the problem is coming from. For some of you, it could be someone, a past person is draining your person's pocket, is what it looks like to me. It could be issues with a past person's intimate relationship, meaning an ex of some sort, ex-wife, ex-husband, an ex is what it looks like to me. Money is an issue here for some of you together. The other person could be very and a very accomplished individual. They always want to reach a different level, where the other person is very content with what they have, where they are. They may feel like the two of you are just great. And the issue looks like it's coming from someone who wants to go out and accomplish all of their dreams. So I just see issues with kind of going or being away from each other, trying to make the situation work. Someone may have moved in with the other person or moved from a far away place to be with the other person, which is going to be a major sacrifice that the other person is going to have to kind of give back at some point, right? I move to see you. That means you're going to have to do something for me later on, is what it looks like to me. And so, yeah, that's kind of what I see with this love situation here. Some of you also may feel like someone's playing games. They kind of give a little, then they take it right back. They give a little, then they take it right back. And there's a sense of needing to figure out where this is going. There's a lot of romantic times or that will be coming up between the two of you. And I do feel like be careful, because someone could flake on you because of work, because of the distance, where you initially make plans and then someone can't make it. Okay. Which is what seems to be the biggest problem here, is that, you can't explore a deepening relationship when you're never around each other. But I see some changes to try to make that work in your favor. And some of you may have to decide, are you ready to just accept someone being at a distance from you, or someone putting their career before you? Okay. So we will look deeper into this. If you are at all interested, you can click the link in the description box below for the 2021 yearly Aquarius reading. You can find that in the description box below, along with my website link to set a personal reading up for yourself. And if you're new to this channel, welcome, and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Aquarius.